Argentina are looking to get a flying start here in the long race towards the finish line. This is a day for optimism, for hope, for dreaming of what might be. Every game feels like a special one in Buenos Aires, even more so perhaps in this neighbourhood of Núñez, famously inhabited by a true heavyweight of South American football, River Plate. So it's away we go then.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre halves and the central midfielders, who need to drop into position and cover the spaces.
Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Yeah, time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Cannavaro did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And this is Luis Suarez. He's in a good... Luis Suarez! Goal! Argentina! And it's Argentina in front. So that goal then.
I love the technique in that finish. There was a concentration to keep it down.
Argentina are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Owen gets a foot in here. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Tomori. First quarter of an hour gone. Argentina very much in the ascendancy and with a goal to their name. He's picked his way through. Kessié is a perfect combination of... He's having a pop! Oh, what has happened here? Wirtz! The two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Now it's Owen. Kimmich calmly anticipates. Foden. Luis Suarez. And a chance! And that's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
He's got away. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Rijkaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party... And the keeper couldn't hold it. And yes, it's there! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
Shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
Tomori. Kimmich. Now that looks a decent ball. Nicked it back promptly. Goes for the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Messi! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Foden. Oh, easy pickings there. Kessié. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Neuer deals with that nice and simple. Hernandez. Argentina looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Alexander-Arnold. It's Kimmich. Good ball, good take. He's found some space. And he's managed to get free. White is always looking to play quality balls. That pass isn't the best. Kimmich. And it's Wirtz. Aims beyond the defence. Rijkaard. And that's a... Can he finish? And it's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
So the lead now is 2.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and
the referee has signalled for half-time.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Argentina largely dominant, up by 2 at the break, the scoreline 3-1. And so the action is resumed. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent, it's almost personal, and it had to be. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, cracking ball. Trying to play, and it is a goal kick. Kimmich. Hernandez. For Ferran Torres. Tomori. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Foden, who has set up 2 goals. Argentina appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time. He's going for goal! Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Costa Curta gets over and intercepts. Kessié. Neymar. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Argentina really should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Oh, that was vital. And he welcomes it in. It's Neymar! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Tomori kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Owen takes a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Kessié actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Argentina with the corner, they're first. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Argentina are looking to go forward now. Good take, chance, surely! Now that is commitment to the cause. Corner number 2 then. Towering header! No, not the best of headers.
Cambio en Argentina. Número 20.
Argentina choosing to make the first change.
Número 17. Número 14.
Hernandez.
Número 23.
Kimmich.
Número 21. Número
Foden.
24. Número 22.
And he was quick to react. Rijkaard. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Messi. Driving forward. There's a sharp little ball here. No, that's been intercepted. Now it's Mbappe. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Ferran Torres. Short changes him with that pass. That has not gone well. And here's Wirtz. Pedri powering forward here. And the pass is intercepted. Hernandez. Kimmich. And it's Del Piero. Del Piero going face-to-face with his great... Del Piero! And no! He had to, and yet he could not.
Oh, that miss could really prove costly. They don't want to be missing too many of those.
Wirtz. That has ended up in no man's land. Tries to play it through. He's in plenty of space here. That is a brilliant interception. Wirtz looking to add to his goal. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Pass somewhat off target. Pedri. Mbappe. He won't be happy with that one. Kimmich. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Pedri. Well, that's surely a foul, free kick. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me. Yeah, he may feign to shoot and just play it into the box.
That's a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round.
Let the beat drop. ready for the beat, yeah?
There's certain ones that most I call upon to do a different work.
Now in this come the man called Sayan Kuti alongside yours truly, Big Gangzilla.
Myself, I just one day. I know everybody watching money. I know they show myself, I just one day. I say, your day, brother. Your day, sister. Your day, brother. Your day, sister. Your day, brother. Your day, sister. Your day.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
United against Argentina.
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. So that's got things underway. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Lamine Yamal. Well, this guy, Lamine Yamal, Peter, certainly is a very exciting talent. A natural right winger. We all know about his technique, but he's very impressive with his decision-making too. And when you consider that his job is all about supply, it's all about end product, he's become actually quite good at that. His ball retention is quite strong. And when you've got that in a wide player, you're onto something.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into a stride, and they're just not doing that.
That pass isn't the best. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Looking to play him in. Luis Suarez! Goal! Argentina! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Manchester United are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And it's Neymar. Threads one in, and he's picked it up out wide. Neymar, oh, well played. Argentina leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Oh no, this does not look good. He's picked his way through. Well, that looks a decent ball. Corner given. Argentina with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Messi plays it short. And he's in on goal. He's having a hit! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Alexander-Arnold has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
McAllister. Manchester United are a team that take pride in possession.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. They like to be brave with the ball, get on it, have a go, Peter, try something different. They certainly have the players who are very eager to take that on.
Van Dijk. And it's Kirkes. McAllister. Now it's Shevchenko. Shevchenko gets on his bike and on the move. Gives it back. McAllister. Passes short and sharp. Well, they've got it again.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
Wriggles his way through. Shot a goal! Now, who's going to be first to this? And he opts to go forward. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Wirtz running with the ball. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Pedri. Great ball if he can get... And he shoots! And he hits the net! Manchester United are back on level terms. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
After 27 minutes is
We're looking at a different game now.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Pass is just off target. Distributed tidily. Well read, nice interception. Looking for a runner. Chips it through. Tries a shot! Goal! Argentina! And they've got their lead back. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Argentina with the lead. And this is Luis Suarez. Nicely spread. Now it's Yamal. Kimmich. Now it's Luis Suarez. McAllister is always scanning the pitch for targets. Now he's got space here. Shifted it to the flank. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. That is ended up in no man's land. He can run onto that. Yamal. Hernandez. Wirtz tries to pass it through. He's a sharp little ball here. Ferran Torres receives it in a wide position. Gehi is fouled. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Gehi. Van Dijk. Pedri. Wirtz does have his name on the score sheet, of course.
Has been indicated.
Somewhat off target. Foden. Kimmich. That's going wide left. Now it's Yamal. That has been cut short. And we've reached half-time. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time.
Please be made aware that smoking is only
Caution
permitted
certainly
in
not on the
designated
agenda here
areas within
from
these
both
grounds.
sides.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Argentina are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break.
Yamal.
So the action is
Number
resumed.
6, Neymar. Coming on the
Alexander-Arnold
field,
picks it
number
up out
5,
wide.
Mbappe. Number
Kirkes.
22, Raul.
Raul. Tomori has been caught there, it's a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Pass just lacking in accuracy. McAllister. And it's McAllister. Kimmich wins the duel this time. Messi. And it's Shevchenko. Oh, that's fabulous. Aims beyond the defence. And he's running through. It's not an especially good pass, that. That's going to go a long way. Out for a throw. That's tidy. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And he's done very well to take that back. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That's an imaginative pass. Raul, and he's managed to get free. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And he's had it nicked away. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Messi gets into a good position. And they're quick to get it back. And the shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Kimmich really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Argentina have their second corner now. And now they can spring out of defence.
Was 71,550.
Nicely weighted ball. Shot could be on. Shapes to shoot! Well taken goal. It's level again. What a match we have.
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Number 9, Shevchenko. Number 23, Messi.
Quite a game this,
Coming
all
on the
square
field.
again.
Number
Well, this is to be
18,
expected, Peter, when
Berbatov.
you've got two strong
Number
teams of
11,
fairly equal standing.
Vitz.
The outcome should all come down to finishing.
And that is not getting there. McAllister. Raul in the hunt and looking threatening. He is through here. He's cut it out.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. Okay, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Now it's Vitz. Vitz venturing down the left. Foden. Luis Suarez looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Can he get on the end of this? Well timed, excellent interception. Looking for options for movement. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Argentina clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Gehi. Vitz. No, he's not getting his way this time. And it's Vitz. And this is Luis Suarez. Suarez has got himself a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
He's shaping Messi! Oh, smart save. He had plenty to do.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Looking for the run. Now it's Pedri. Pinches it off him. Kimmich. Can he get it through? And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, Peter, I think the smartest of reactions, and he just attacked the danger.
Now, can they get him away? He's shifting through the gears here. McAllister takes the shot. And that is a little undercooked. It's roll!
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
He's had it taken off him. Some good work on the right flank here. Serginho, great chance! It's bounced back off the post. And he's managed to get rid. Now there's a fine ball. No messing about. And that will be the final act. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Highly entertaining until the very end. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, Erling Haaland is very much the player in all of football in so many ways. His development really owes to the fact that he made all the best choices. The clubs, the coaches, everything has been meticulously planned, and an awful lot of that would be attributed to his dad's experience.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. And here's Vitz. Well, they've got it again. Looking for the run. That's destined for the flank. Oh, nicely intercepted. That could spell trouble. And he's running through. Messi. Shot. Chance for a shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. It's loose here, and they'll want to reclaim it. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Tomori tries to clear. He's on it, can he get away? Cross to the back, terrific effort! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Rafinha, quarter of an hour played. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. Alexander-Arnold. And the shot's off Foden! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Peruzzi herring after the ball here. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Engages and forces him off the ball. Looking for options for movement. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Argentina clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Foden takes a shot! Goal! Argentina! Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Kimmich. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Gerrard. Now it's Van Basten. Now it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Rafinha.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Ferran Torres. Oh, he's onto this. Oh, good climb! Harmlessly behind.
Well, just too much pressure on him in the end, Peter.
Wirtz. Kimmich. And it's Wirtz. Now Foden. Pepe cuts it out. That has ended up in no man's land. And it's Van Basten. He's in plenty of space here. He's shifting through the gear. And a chance! And that's a good finish. Barcelona are back in business. The movement so precise. The finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
It's Van Basten! Foden. It's a pretty loose pass. Rafinha. Pullet. He's got away. Pullet! And again. Big moment. Massive goal. And And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Oh, that's a key interception. Great defending, strong and determined. Pinches it off him. It's a good ball out wide.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
That's it, 45 minutes up. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. So we reach the halfway point.
Oh, what a half, Peter. What a half. It really has had a bit of everything. Two sides going tooth and nail, trying to win this from the off. If only all games could serve this up.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Argentina can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Now it's Luis Suarez. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he was quick to react. Knocks it into space. Big chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Barcelona have their second corner now. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. It's a good spell of possession, this. Haaland, and the shot! And that's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
So the lead now is 2.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Now it's Haaland. Tries to pass it through, and that's gone loose. Foden. Can he get on the end of this? Pass somewhat off target.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
No, that was never going to make it. Tomori. And it's Kimmich. Vitz. He's a sharp little ball here. And the shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. Quality ball. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Haaland. Spread out to the left.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space. When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 9 será reemplazado por
It's not an especially good pass, that. Alexander-Arnold. Foden. Now it's Messi. Now it's Wirtz. Foden is onto this. Caught offside that time.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Argentina are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Picked out brilliantly. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Alexander-Arnold. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Vids. And it's Kimmich. Now Foden. That is lovely. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Foden showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Good ball, good take. Has another go! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are disappearing out of sight. Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal...
Oh, he's all... and he shoots! Now, how often do you see that?
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Palmer. And it's Van Basten. He's through here. Oh, he's bustling through here. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. This for genuine comfort. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. He's had it taken off him. Now, can they get him away? He's found a way through, and he welcomes it in. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Argentina can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Oh, that's a very decent ball now. 5 minutes to add. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Zielinski. Pepe gets the foot in and wins the ball. And it's Zielinski. That looks a decent ball. Now it's Luis Suarez. Oh, he's found support out wide, and he's picked it up out wide. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited, and deserved to be.
Remember how you looked when we met. You still have this effect. You are so incredible, credible. I didn't know what to say as the hours fell away. Our love is unmissable, missable. I can tell this is a miracle. In your world, I feel invincible. I can tell this is a miracle.
time our lips touch, it's so divine. It's like you're leaving my worries behind. I can tell.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Contra Barcelona.
Every game feels like a special one in Buenos Aires, even more so perhaps in this neighborhood of Núñez, famously inhabited by a true heavyweight of South American football, River Plate. So off we go then. Oliver Kahn, a huge man with a huge presence and a big voice in the game.
And big in intensity too, such a fierce competitor. For the foot,
Luis Suarez! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Suarez clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Can he get it through? Looking to play him in. Can he finish? Oh, it's hit the post! Not a bad try by any means. Messi pinches it off him. No, he's just misjudged that one. Foden. Messi. Well, that is one way to stop him. Alexander-Arnold to Messi. Some intricate passing, looking to... Goes for the shot! Straight at the keeper.
Well, it wasn't the worst decision, really. He certainly had enough belief to take it on.
Looking for a runner. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Ødegaard has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. He's a sharp little ball here. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Messi. Passing is crisp and sharp. Played into space. Chips it through. Neuer with the clearance. The other side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Messi pulls off an exempt... And he's decided to go for it. Argentina with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Kahn breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's picked it up out wide. Now that looks a decent ball. Takes the shot! It's hit the crossbar! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Alexander-Arnold. Foden. And it's Wirtz. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And he's there to belt it away. And he has been fouled there. And that's going to be a booking. Kimmich. He's picked his way through.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know,
He's having a hit! And this is Çalhanoğlu. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Luis Suarez. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Messi. Pass is just off target. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Çalhanoğlu finding him. And there's the shot! Hernandez. That's a good run down the left.
there they go, hunting again.
Yamal to Messi. Tries from a long way out. Well, now it's a race for the ball. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Luis Suarez. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That has been slung wide. And he's managed to get free. Real chance! Foden.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Oh, here we go. A lot of space ahead of him. Goal! Argentina! And that takes him up to 30. And a calamitous moment ends with the inevitable result.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
So the first moment of reals. He's having a pop! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Odegaard actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And it's been taken short. Foot in. And now they can spring out of defence.
Se van a jugar
Oh, he
2
had to
minutos
make
de
that, and he
compensación.
did make it. He's only too happy to take that back. He's cut it out. Vitz. Alexander-Arnold. And he's there to make the challenge. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Señoras y señores,
Argentina coming in at half-time, leading by 1 goal to nil.
que les dieron en la entrada.
There's plenty of positives to take, despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy. A little more composure up front, perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Argentina are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for.
Se está realizando un cambio.
And here is the first touch of the second half. Argentina currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Alexander-Arnold cuts out the pass. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Foden receives it in a good position here. Looking for options for movement. Played out towards the right wing. And the through ball. Decent chance! Oh, brilliant from Yamal! A finish right from the top draw. Barcelona are back in business. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
And he couldn't finish.
Haaland has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Se va a realizar un cambio.
It's their second corner of the game. And he's there to clear it. Argentina have the chance to go the other way. Oh, now he can run away with it. Good running, strong and purposeful. Now, who's going to be first to this? Alexander-Arnold gets it clear. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Great vision. That's a good ball. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Oh, well measured. And he's gone looking for safety. He has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And here's Foden. Van Dijk. Probing pass. Neuer chooses to deal with it himself. And back to the goalkeeper. Ødegaard. And it's Robertson. Now it's Neymar. He has found a way through.
Oh, great feat, that.
And it's Hazard. And Marquinhos. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Alexander, point-blank header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Messi. Nicely weighted ball. That is not getting there. Kimmich. Ødegaard. Aims beyond the defence. Martinez. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Alexander-Arnold. Robertson. Ødegaard. Hazard plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Suarez unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Looking for the run.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Argentina clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Neymar in acres of space out wide.
Cambio en Argentina. Número 14. número 22, número 9, Luis Suárez. Entran número 27, número 13, número 11.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Alexander-Arnold for Messi. Serginho is one whose deliveries we all know about. And it's Serginho. Zielinski. Now it's Mbappe. Van Dijk with a definite foul there. And it's Messi.
Se agregarán 3 minutos al tiempo
Martinez.
reglamentario.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Neymar. Hazard. Van Dijk. It's a really well-measured ball. He's got plenty of space out wide here. He's had a shot! Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining until the very end. Neuer picking up the Man of the Match award.